Hello, and welcome to Chi Omega's annual report. We thank you for joining us this evening.
Last semester, our Panhellenic GPA ranking went down. However, our chapter GPA improved. This is something we're extremely proud of. However, there's always room for improvement when it comes to academics. This semester, I met with many women one-on-one in order to create grade plans and giving them tips on how to study and how to best improve their academic performance. I also helped to connect women with campus resources that are offered at CSU. In addition, Chi Omega loves to offer little rewards, gifts, and recognition to women who are extremely outstanding in their academic performance. We also focused specifically on our new members this semester as Chi Zeta welcomed its biggest pledge class in history. We helped these new women to have an easy transition into college and started connecting them with older women in their major to give them advice. We hope to grow this mentoring program in the years forward. We have built a strong basis for academic success, and we hope to see that reflected in our grade report. As you know, our Chi Omegas are always studying hard.
I'm sure we'll keep working on improving those grades. Hey, let's check back into Chi Omega to see how they did raising money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Colorado this past year.
We'll become stars. We'll become stars.
This last spring, Chi Omega threw an awesome event called Wings for Wishes. Buffalo Wild Wings catered our event, and we even had a DJ and a wing eating contest. We were lucky enough to have our wish child, Sam, come to the event, and he even was a part of our wing eating contest. We were able to raise over $7,500 and grant Sam's wish. This fall, we had our annual event called ChiO Casino. It was a fun-filled evening with blackjack, poker, spoons, and more. In addition, we raised the most we ever have in Chi Zeta history, over $7,900. We again granted Jake, our wish child's wish. This just in. Miranda and April with harm reduction.
Thanks, Amy. I'm here with Miranda, who's our personnel chair. She's in charge of risk management and judicial affairs. Miranda, how has Chi Omega worked to increase harm reduction?
Well, first, we increased our social media regulation, so we are always presenting ourselves in the way that Chi Omega should be represented. Second, we have implemented a new social risk management procedure, and we now have a guide for our event monitors, which is about 7 pages long, and it lays out everything that they have to do, and it shows, it will increase consistency among our risk managers in the future. And lastly, we've increased documentation of our risk management procedures because now that we're a bigger chapter of over 200 women, we need consistency in the future with how we handle risk management situations.
Just like the leaves changed in the fall, this fall also brought a beautiful change in Chi Omega. This year in membership development, we focused on personal wellness and well-being and also strengthened ourselves as a community. Our first sisterhood featured 3 seminars, the first of which was the proper use of power, led by 3 professional therapists. The second one really was a treat. We got to spend the entire afternoon with the panel of fraternity men and discussed how we as a chapter can make a difference within the causes and effects of sexual assault. It truly was a great experience. This fall also welcomed in a strengthened sisterhood support team where every new member was welcomed by an older member whose experience in Chi Omega truly shows. Whether it was a coffee date or an afternoon at Sky High, or simply sharing the truths and ritual of Chi Omega, this sisterhood support team really made a difference in our membership retention and the feeling of community throughout the house.
Thanks, Elsa. I really look forward to meeting all of our new women of our chapter. This past fall, Chi Omega at Colorado State recruited our biggest pledge class yet at 77 new members. Something we really chose to focus on during our work week was to educate our active members on finances and our membership expectations. That way our active members are able to properly communicate these to PNMs. Something else we chose to improve upon was making work week a really fun and positive time. That way our active members were excited to recruit our best and biggest pledge class yet.
Everybody got the reason, everybody got the way. We're just catching and releasing what builds up throughout the day.
Thanks, everyone. The Chi Zeta chapter of Chi Omega has always been very strong in chapter management and has an amazing team of women leading it this year. Some of the practices used this past year included a regularly updated website that includes a calendar, meeting minutes, academic resources, a consistently updated and posted budget, multiple forms of communication between officers, directors, members, advisors, regional director, and our alumni association. Forms of communication included GroupMe, email, Facebook, and face-to-face. Meetings were also held weekly for the executive board as well as the entire chapter. During weekly meetings, updates, announcements, philanthropy events, study rooms, Chi Omega policies, ritual topics, scholarships, social events, and campus involvement opportunities were all presented to members. As a team, we tried to encourage our women to get involved with the school and give back to the community. It was a goal to keep meetings short and to inform members of necessary details through other forms of communication. 2 changes made internally to our chapter were the addition of an executive position and a point system. Next year, the executive board will consist of 10 members instead of 9. A new position called the Director of Programming was added to head our 6 director positions. Traditionally, we have had a secretary that has handled both administrative work as well as the organization of our cabinets. Now, this position has been split into 2. We feel this will be a very welcome change because of the size of our chapter and the responsibility the secretary has carried in the past. We look forward to integrating this position and expanding our executive board. The second change is the addition of a point system. This past spring, we ran into an issue of having more girls with the desire to live in and not enough rooms in the chapter facility. Thus, a point system has been established to determine which women have priority to live in. Other yearly news with our chapter includes a Spring Mother's Day, Fall Father's Weekend, Homecoming Parents Weekend, Sisterhood Retreat, Joint Sisterhood with Kappa Alpha Theta, Movie Sisterhood, S'mores at Horsetooth, several social events, members inducted into Order of Omega, business and honors fraternities, an alumni mentorship program, and countless hours of involvement. We thank you for joining us and look forward to sharing more with you about our chapter. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and go Rams!